today we are going to be looking at reviewing this. This is the Algo Technologies DIY Kit Mini. They sent me an email, asked me if I'd like to do a video for them reviewing their kit. I said, yeah, by all means, but as always, as long as I can give it away at the end of the video. So yeah, I'm going to unbox this, build it. We'll run a quick test through a couple of materials. And then, yeah, we'll sort out something as like a competition, and I'll give this away to one of my lovely subscribers. Now, I haven't looked at anything of theirs on the internet at the moment. I didn't really want to look too much into it and like spoil the way I made the video. I wanted this to be an open and honest review of the actual product, as if I've just purchased it myself. It does also state on the bottom of the box as well, this is affordable and upgradable. So with a lot of people, when they tend to get into lasers, they'll start off with like a 5-watt diode, and then they'll think, yeah, I'll upgrade the actual laser module itself, and you can go from 5 up to 10, 15, 20 is all sorts. There's all different ones you can upgrade to, and then people tend to look into going CO2 and stuff like that. So it will be interesting to see how easy this is to put together. Like I said, I haven't looked at anything at the moment, but I will go into some details like price points and stuff like that in a second. So let's take it over to the workbench and we'll unbox it, we'll start building it, and then we'll hook it up to the computer and give it a test. So as I've just taken this out of the box, and we'll go through a couple of details with you. So like I said, it is an AlgoLaser DIY mini kit. Looking at the website at the moment, this is £157, that's British pounds, which equates to $199, I believe. That is for the 5-watt module. And they do also offer a 10-watt module as well, which obviously will be slightly more expensive. With this laser on the website, it states it can engrave 12,000 millimeters a minute. So this has got a working area of 315 by 300 millimeters. I thought being a mini kit, it would be smaller than that, so that's not a decent size. And the control panel does support offline control. This does also support Lightburn as well as laser GRBL as well, which I'm glad. I do have both of them, but at the moment I am just using Lightburn because I just preferred it for the ease of usage for it. Assembly can be done in 10 minutes. Again, with these machines, they do tend to be quite similar in the way they are put together, so that is quite realistic. It does also have Wi-Fi connection support as well, which is pretty good, which I've had a few lasers say they can do it, but I've never actually tried it, so I think I'll try that on here today. And again, on the website, they do boast a range of extras you can get for this, such as a Lightburn camera. You can also get a roller as well for engraving, glasses and cups and stuff like that. And they offer other things such as honeycomb beds and obviously enclosures and quite a bit more. I will put a link down in the description to AlgoLaser's website as well, so you can check that out if you wanted to. I said this is a very affordable machine for somebody looking to get into lasers. And like I said, they are upgradable, so you can obviously upgrade the power of the module itself, and you can buy many more of the extras they offer. But like I said, at the end of the video, I will be giving this one away to one of my subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed, guys, and like the video. And at some point at the end, I'll let you know how you can enter. But yeah, anyway, let's get into checking all the components and building this. All right then, guys, so we're all open so far. We seem to come with the instruction manual. And they've also sent some, obviously, test materials. You've got a bit of wood. I think that's balsa wood. I think it's like 4mm balsa wood, is it? Yeah, possibly. And some, I think these are just really thin black pieces of acrylic, maybe some sort of black plastic. Anyway, won't be using any of them. They've also included zip ties to obviously neaten everything up, because I'm going to be giving this away. I'm not going to be using them because I want to take it all apart and include them as well. So we've got plug, USB cable, USB-C as well. Very nice. Some tubing. Is that an aerosol tube? I'm not sure. Let's put all this for there for now. Rails. Oh, even more. Rails. And fixings. Try and take this off first. Oh. This is the gantry. So obviously the laser head's going to sit on there. Put that to one side as well. Power supply, or is that the motherboard? That's the motherboard. It's really light for what it is, mate. Not complaining. Oh, there's the power supply. Fixings, feet, the belt, and more fixings, and some tools, and obviously the green glasses, which I will leave in there for now because I'm not going to need them. I've got plenty of them. And this is the laser itself. Oh, it does have air assist connector. Oh, they've sent me the 10-watt module as well. Well, thank you, but I've never used a 10-watt module. I've always wanted to get one. I'm kind of gutted now. I said I'll give this away. So I'm sure 10-watt modules do stainless steel, which I've got some around here. I'm going to definitely test that. And yeah, for a really cheap DIY kit, and to have the air assist, so I put the tube for that around here somewhere. Yeah, that's cool. So obviously you can connect your like air pump up or anything, air compressor, and you can have air assist. That's a very nice module, mind. Really nice. AlgoLaser, fair play. You do a lovely diode laser. Right. Let's put that to one side. Hopefully I can remember how everything goes, so I can put it all back in the box. Right, first thing is first, let's get the instruction manual out. Right, so what have we got? Frame first. Keep all the packaging in one place. So that is D over there. That is C there. B would go there, and A would go here then. Slide this down on. So it'll go that way down there, and that way down there. So just using those 4-wheel guides there, I've just slid rails B and C into there. Assemble the L brackets. So now we've got to find the L brackets, which are these ones. Should be 4 of them, and four of the M5 screws. First bracket done. Again, these could go in one bag, but I'm guessing it was done that way by the way they're fitted in the foam. Some nice feet, mate. They're made out of metal with rubber bottoms. There's a really nice feel to these. They are quite small though, so if you're going to use like a rotary, you may have to like something extra underneath these to make it a little bit taller. So I do find some machines have really short feet, some have quite long ones, but then if you put in a rotary in there, it's going to come up quite high. So we need to flip the machine again. Let's flip the machine so that's facing me. Now we need to assemble the end plates. Got these here. So these are going to go on the ends. Need to go get that in shot. So these are going to be fixed like that, I believe. And with that little cutout, I'm assuming that's going to be for the belt. So for now, we will put the one screw in there. Quite hard to get this in the camera. So that will go there. One over this side. That one's upside down. Flip them over and we'll do the same for this side. Step number 7, assemble the belts. This is the part I'm not the biggest fan of doing the belts. It just feels like I never get them right. The machine will always work. It just feels like I never do them that tight. There should be 2 belts. There's a screw here with a washer on, and as you can see in this step, that's holding the belt down in place. So we want to go, so the belt's going to want to go over that way. So the belt's going to go teeth down. Down, I'm going to try and get it through that slot there. Okay, so with the belt fed through, and then we'll take as much as we can to the back. We'll just fold that end bit up there. And then hopefully, if we get this tight enough, should hold that in place. There you go, I'll do this. Make sure you get this as tight as you can, because you don't want that belt slipping out. So with the belt fed through, we're going to come under the roller. If I can show you in there. Just got to go under that roller and then over the gear and back into the roller. I can get it in. There we go. I can see his head. So then back out the back of the bracket. So we're going to do the same. We're going to get one of these screws with the washer. Oops. tighten them up. I haven't pulled this belt tight yet because I've got loads left over, so I've got enough to pull from the other side as well. Just gonna get this as tight as we can. I'm just gonna loosen this side up, just so I can pull the rest of the belt through. Try and pull it as tight as you can. You want a nice tight belt. And then tighten that up again as tight as you can. Happy days. Same with the other side. Two side down and feed that in. Just trying to use the larger Allen key to try and course it out of the gap. Okay, we're going to want to go under the roller. Pull that nice and tight. Okay, we haven't secured it that end yet, so don't pull it too tight. And then back out this end. So we're going to go up there. Fold the belt up. Insert the screw with the washer. Same on this side, but we want to pull this nice and tight now. It's lovely and smooth now. Right, step 8. I think it's just more about assembling the belt. Yeah. Right, assemble the limit switch. So there's another bag here with a limit switch in. I need to try and do. So it'll go. There. Yeah, so hopefully I can get this on camera. This will get fitted in there with these tiny little screws. These are M2s. They're dirty. I'm impressed so far though. The quality items this come with seem like really high quality, and the color scheme on it is nice. The red and the black. They do go together really well. Right, that's that bit, and then the limit switch goes, so it'll go that way, so the switch is pointing upwards. We just need to put the laser module on, and that goes in there. Oh. Right, so the laser module is on, and these, I guess, got 2 thumb screws to hold it in place, is it? So you can put it there, one there. Pipe connections. So as I said, we've got the hose for the air compressor. We're done building the whole frame, but now obviously we've just got to put all the wiring together. this is the control panel. I can't get over how light this actually is. So we need the 2 long screws now to go through the back. So I don't know if you can see in the back there. I'm trying to hold this there without it falling. There's 2 screw holes there. Allen key, Allen key, Allen key. The small Allen key for these. So the 2 screws have gone through the back of the frame into the front, and now this will just get screwed in place there. I do actually really like the look of this box. The power button right there, it's nice and clean. Very simple looking. Assemble the main cable. So we've got all the cabling coming out here. Let's take this saran wrap off. So this is for the limit switch. We just put one on one and one on the other one. If it doesn't work, we'll just switch them around. If it works without being triggered, we know they're put them the wrong way around. So we take them out and we'll just swap them around, and then it should only work once being triggered. So there's another limit switch here at the top. So that's for the X, and that's for the Y. So the X is this one. And then this is for the Y stepper motor, straight in there. And then this one's for the X stepper motor and for the actual diode itself. Like I said, I'm not going to use the zip ties to tidy everything up because I'm just going to include that in the kit when I send it. We'll plug them in as well, and it should power on and home automatically if I've set it up right, that is. If you do win this and you live like in the States or somewhere that doesn't use a UK plug, you'll have to get yourself a 13 amp plug. Also, this is a UK plug, and this plugs into the side, and limit switch, limit switch. I installed the wires on both limit switches the first time. So everything works. So it's homed on the X and homed on the Y. Absolutely fine. Now I'm going to get the computer, plug it in, configure Lightburn to work with it, and then we'll run a couple of tests. I'm excited for this because I've never had a 10 watt diode laser here before. So yeah, let's see how well it goes. Right then guys, we're all set up. I've got a honeycomb bed from another machine to do a couple of tests. You'll actually see here I have installed the air assist. So I've got this pipe connected. This is the pipe that came with the machine. I've just got it run into my compressor, which you might be able to see down there. So we're going to turn that on when we're running a cut and engrave. I've jimmied together an extraction fan tube that's going to go out the door. It's kind of just like duct tape to place there. So hopefully that'll take in as much fumes as we can. Now I did try to connect this with my phone via Wi-Fi, but I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. I just couldn't get it to work. But I plugged it into my laptop, opened up Lightburn, and clicked Find My Laser, and it found all the information, all the details straight away. So I didn't have to faff about doing anything at all. Literally everything was saved in here, I believe, on the motherboard. So when I plugged it in, obviously Lightburn has recognized it, and yeah, straight away it's got all the information it needs. Right, we've got a fresh piece of Baltic birch 3mm to try out. All we need to do is align it. So this is the aligning tool. Let's pop that under there. If we undo these, lift this up, and then the red part of the laser has got to sit on top of that lip. Spot on. Right, so we're going to run a quick test engrave first of all. So we're going to do this at 12,000 millimeters a minute. Like it says it can do. Max power will go quite low at 65 and minimum power at 15%. So let's home this. And let's try and frame. That'll do right there. Right, so let's run the engraving first, and then we're going to run a test cut to see if we can cut it out, whether it be in one pass or two. So I'm going to chuck my safety glasses on for this, and let's just run that now. Right then guys, so let's have a look at the 3mm birch plywood first of all. So that's engraved there, so it's at 12,000 millimeters a minute at a max power of 65% and a minimum power at 15%, and that has come out really well. That is a really crisp image. I probably could have gone a bit more high power to get a bit of a darker engraving, but I'm happy with how that turned out. I run the cut then straight after at 400 millimeters a minute at 100% power with 2 passes, and that's gone right through. I probably could have gone a lower power with 2 passes, but yeah, it's a lovely cut. But I'm happy with how that turned out. That is really nice, to be fair. And it's only a 200 DPI as well, so it's not like really high quality on that. It's just like a medium quality image, but that's turned out really nice, to be fair. As I said, I haven't done anything to the wood for that. I haven't treated it with anything. It's just turned out spot on. Let's try a bit of slate this time. Let's get our aligning tool again. Settings on this. I'm going to take the maximum power down to 25 and the minimum power at 5. That might even still be a bit too much, I'm not too sure. So press OK on that and safety goggles on, and let's just run it and see how it turns out. come out really good. Like, again, I could have probably gone a bit slower, a bit higher power, but the type of image that is, that's come out really clean. That's really nice. One thing I am going to try as well, which I've never tried with a diode laser, is engraving some black acrylic. It's probably about the right height, is it? Yeah, it's the same thickness as the slate. Just make sure I've got the image in the right place. And we'll go up a little bit. I'm just going to do a smaller version of that. Same speeds and powers I did on the slate. I'm just going to run it just to see how it turns out. I'm just curious. Let's give that a go. Right, so that looks absolutely amazing. It doesn't look like it's there, but then in the right light, you can see. Now this is only really small. I could have done. Obviously, I could have increased the size of the image and the DPI to get a much crisper image, but I'm glad I tried it. That was at 25% power. I'm going to try that again, but I'm going to go 55% power just to see what we get. Because that's etched right on there. That's permanent. I'm going to try another one up by here at 55% power. I'm going to try and cut it out to see how well this cuts out black acrylic. That is crazy. I was not expecting that. Right, I'm not going to take it off, so I'm gonna do a quick cut around it. Oh my god. I am genuinely stumped. I'm going to try running a cut on this now at 400 millimeters a minute at 80% power, so similar to what I did with the wood, with 2 passes as well. Just as actually, I'm going to do 1 pass. Yeah, don't think that's gone through. I'm going to run another pass at the exact same speed and power. A good little tip for you guys: if you're ever unsure if like something you put in place hasn't cut through, try and put as much pressure on it as you can away from where you're checking the cut, and just push on it, see if it breaks through, because then you've got less chance of the actual thing moving. Let's try a 3rd pass. I'm gonna do 2 passes in one here. Right, let me show you this. This is so good. Let's try and shut this laser up a minute. Right, look at this. So let me show you the first one we did. This was at 25% power, which gives you that. This is at 55% power. Look at that. You can obviously see the scan lines there, but if you look how small this is like the size of like, what, a coin, like a standard size coin. But oh my god, I genuinely never knew diode lasers can do this on acrylic. There's one last thing I want to test, and that is a piece of stainless steel. I'm going to mark out where I want this to go. So I'm going to use this piece of wood to like just score a very faint line on. And that's where I know I can put my stainless steel knife on it and run a quick. So I know I can just put my knife here. So in my software, I've just drawn a small square, which is going to roughly engrave there at 600 millimeters a minute and at 100%. Actually, I'll take that down to 400. It is 100% definitely marked that. I don't know if you can pick that up there. I didn't think that worked. That was just a really quick test. I was going to try, but it did. So I'm going to go a lot slower, so 250 millimeters a minute at 100% and see what that does there. Yeah. Bloody hell, it's hot. I'm going to focus it. That's bloody worked. Another quick test here at 500 millimeters a minute. Let's have a look at these. They are slightly different colour. This one's more black and this one's a bit more yellow to it. So let's have a quick recap then of what we've done with this. So we've done the same image on everything. So the first one we done was with wood, which has turned out really well. This looks absolutely amazing, and the cut on it didn't have a single problem cutting through that. Only thing I would say with that, I could have gone lower power and 2 passes. Next we did the slate coaster. Again, looks absolutely amazing. I don't see any problems with that, the details. But then this one, this is my absolute favorite thing ever. Look at that detail. Like the shading and everything on there is so good. Like we spend thousands on CO2 machines and I've never known them to do this. This is a budget-friendly DIY diode laser and it creates details like this. I'm honestly shocked. Oh, and obviously, yeah, stainless steel. That is awesome. So cool that it does all this, and obviously it does a lot more. Like like I said, I'll put a link down in the description to check out more about the laser itself. Right guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video of unboxing and building and reviewing the AlgoLaser DIY Kit Mini. Again, I'll put a link down in the description for their website if you want to check them out. It does look like they are running a sale at the moment, so if you are interested in, getting yourself a cheap kit and getting into like laser engraving and cutting, definitely guys check these out, because I am very impressed with this machine. But again, let's have a look at the couple of items we've done there, guys. So we've done the slate coaster, the wooden chip, and once again, my absolute favorite. Is that going to pick that up? That surprised me. That really surprised me. So you guys, if you want a chance to win this laser completely free of charge, just make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and down in the comment section, let me know what you thought of the machine, guys. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll just pick some comment at random. We'll get in touch and we'll arrange shipping to you. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Good luck to you all, and we will see you in the next one. Ta-ra now.